Championship game, CCM Dallas 2025. Texas Tigers, Vegas Junior Golden Knights. Valley Ranch, puck drop coming. Harris, Veronic, Niemanen with Roland, and Morris starting. Puck is in the Knights zone. Veronic goes up the boards to Roland. Roland shot, deflects off of a Knights stick, knocks it out of his hand. And the Knights push through into the Tiger zone. Shot, save, Ricci getting the start for this game and makes the game's first save. Get defensive zone draw here. No changes. Knights win it. Shot coming. Doesn't make it. Hits some bodies in front. Trickles to the right side. Ricci. Thrown up the boards by Roland. Veronic works to get it out. Harris here in front. Into the Knights zone. Just onside. Morris. Shot deflected wide. Bounces off the boards. Almost comes back to the front. Morris keeps it in the corner. Niemanen centering. Veronic just rolls off his stick. Gets it back. Shot, save, rebound. Still loose in front. Third chance, and Harris not able to get to that one. Palmer is out there right now. He's going to get it. Wheel up ice. Into the zone. Harris puts it in deep. Niemanen goes after it. Vegas sends it around. Prevatill with a good pinch. Keeps it in. Tigers making changes. Shot from Prevatill right into the pads. Looks like the goalie forgot his jersey. He's wearing a practice white. Gets the whistle. So then we've got Jones, Milogradov, Evans, and a whistle. Knights jumping on the draw. Or something. Holman Prevatill still on the blue line. We'll try it again. Defensive zone draw. One to Prevatill. Fans on it, but is able to recover and put it deep in the zone. Sent around near boards. Palmer's got to back up. Knights have numbers coming up, but the Knights turn over. Palmer, Prevatill, and Jones puts it in the middle of the Knight zone, and they'll come out. Into the Tiger zone, centering pass. Prevatill breaks it up. Evans. He's going to skate with it now. Delays at the line, and it's knocked out of the zone. Palmer's got to get back. Knights 2-on-1. Nice play. Prevatill says no 2-on-1 for you. Milogradov puts it in deep, gets it back. Down low, shot, rebound, goes just wide by Waldron. That's a good one on net. We got Hennessy now out there. Palmer probably looking for a time to change. Hennessy picks it up near boards. Moves it up, intercepted though. He was way offside if the Knights touched it. Waldron, Khalil into the zone. Waldron tries the center, directed, ends up on net. Maybe just the side, comes up to Hennessy. Hennessy, shot, blocked. Ooh, and then he comes up with a high hit. He's got to be careful on that. And then he gets tangled up in a bunch of Knight sticks. Puck into the Tiger zone. Knights shot, deflected up into the netting. And Hennessy, yeah. Vegas Golden Knights. It's a shootout. Yeah. So we'll get Logan lean in for the draw. Tigers doing a play here. Try to get out of the zone and spring Waldron. Play to the high stick. That should bring it all the way down. Offensive zone draw coming for the Tigers. Logan, Khalil, like Milogradov, Roland, Morris. Comes to Roland. Khalil tries the center. It's going to bounce to Morris. Morris, one-timer, tipped in front. Oh, just wide. Good chance for the Tigers there. They'll go back to Morris, the blue line. He'll walk. Spins man out. Still dangles in tight. Shot deflected into the glass. And the Knights working in the Tiger zone onside. Gets by Roland behind Ricci. Keep it along the boards. Picked up there. Hook coming. Penalty. So Logan draws a penalty and the Tigers get the first power play. Vegas players in disbelief, but tell me how your stick got there and then we'll describe how that's a hooking, kid. So Tigers power play will be Khalil, Logan, Harris, Niemanen, Morris. It's to Morris right now from Niemanen. Down low to Harris on the far wall. Trying to get Niemanen, but he's on his backhand. They got to switch sides, those two. Niemanen, shot through traffic, held. But we'll still get another offensive zone draw. A couple players forgot jerseys. Because the kid in the box is in a practice jersey too, so. Vegas wins the face-off, sent around the boards, and they'll clear the zone. On net and no icing because they're playing the big boy rules on penalty kill. Logan tangled up with the Knights player. There comes Niemanen. Niemanen into the zone. Spins off his man towards the wall. Looking to set up. Find the lane. Drives it wide. Spins back towards boards. Goes up high to Harris. Harris, Morris, shot! That goes just wide. Niemanen on the wall. Under pressure, but gets it off. Logan, cross-ice pass. Morris puts it towards the net, loose. Still loose. Oh, Niemanen didn't have his stick down. And then Khalil, shot. Still loose again, trying to find a rebound to get it in the net. The boy's not able to get it. Knights scrambling. And finally, it's underneath the goalie. And then the shoving comes. I don't know how they didn't get that in. Niemanen wasn't ready, had his stick up in the air. He had a prime opportunity in the slots that came out. So they'll keep working. It's power play, 21 seconds. Get a line change here for, look at Evans taking the draw, Monroy, Baronic, Hennessy, Friesen. Face off one to Hennessy. Hennessy walks the blue line. Shot tipped wide. Monroy goes up the boards to Hennessy. Hennessy keeps it in for a second, and then the Knights pressure. They're going to get back. Hennessy is able to lift the stick, and Friesen to Evans into the zone. Penalty is over. Puck comes up the boards. Hennessy just keeps it in. Shot. Rebound. Can't find a Tigers stick. Friesen battling back. Monroy gives it to Hennessy. Friesen, boom, big hit. Friesen takes a big hit there as the puck comes up into the netting here, out of play. I guess it went, they're saying because it went off of a Tiger stick, it goes, oh, Tigers threw it about, I don't know. Face off in the Tiger zone. Looks like we'll get Logan, Waldron. In a second to figure out who's out there. Ooh, it hits a bad thing off a piece of the glass on Palmer's attempt to get it out. Ooh, the backdoor pass. And now it's Palmer. Finds Khalil. Khalil through center. Shot. Deflected into the corner by the goaltender. Waldron pinned in the bottled up in the corner here. Logan digs it out behind the net. Tries the center, still has it. Rams it around the boards. Palmer can't keep that. He's got to chase it back to the neutral zone under pressure. Gets it to Previtil in his own end. Previtil to Khalil. Logan almost intercepts that in the Knights zone. And the Knights will put it deep. Palmer wins that battle. And then the Tigers ice it. So that's an unfortunate transition. It brings the face-off all the way back down. Full changes. Stout to take this draw. Got Lovell out there and Monroy with him on his wings. Wins it to Monroy. And then Roland off the glass. Tipped out. High stick played by Lovell, but the Knights touch it. That negates it. And Knights bring it right back into the zone. Roland, Stout behind the net. Lovell under pressure. It'll be Stout behind Ricci. And the Knights forcing the Tigers to stay back deep in their zone right now. That pass by Lovell doesn't connect for the Tigers. Shot that goes wide. Knights will hold it in. Monroy along the boards. With Roland. Stout looking for it, hoping it'll squirt free. It does. And then Roland gets it to Monroy. He's got to dig it out of his skates. Flips it up and out. That'll relieve a little bit of pressure for the Tigers. Monroy can't get the puck at center. Knights in the zone. Good back check by Evans. And it bounces towards the net, goes in behind. Milogradov. This will probably be icing as it's on in and it's going to roll. And it is. 7:33 to go here in the first. Evans, Jones, Milogradov, Hennessy, and Friesen. Face off one by the Tigers. They go up the boards in front of their bench. Knights have it. They'll go D to D. And then they ice it. And that brings back down to the Knights' end. Gives the Tigers a good chance to get some offensive zone presence. Although they have 11 shots to 3, it's been a minute since they've been down here, it feels like. Tigers win the draw. Friesen, shot. Doesn't make it. Behind the net. Jones, Milogradov battle. Hennessy's got to back up as the Knights have it. They'll work through the neutral zone. Poke check, nice play by Hennessy, and Jones will skate it around behind the net. He's going to go with it. Loses it in the linesman's skates. That sucks. Friesen. High flip into the netting. Out of play. So that'll bring the face-off back to Ricci's right. So we get Harris, Baranek, Nieminen, Palmer, Previtil. Knights win it, but Baranek pushes it through. Nieminen with him. Into the Coyotes. The Knights zone, but briefly, as it's brought right back out. Nieminen pressures. Baranek, turnover. Baranek, shot, kick save, rebound, score! Harris gets the goal! The Baranek rebound leads to a Harris goal. Tigers 1-0. Looked like a smart shot off the pads there by Baranek, leading to that rebound right to Harris all alone on the other side. Knights bring it in the zone, bounces to Previtil. And Harris moves it to Niemanen. Niemanen, Harris, backhand. Ooh, that missed by just a hair. Beranek on the boards. Those are behind for Harris. He's got to skate through the referee. 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Palmer keeps it in, gives it to Beranek. Down low in the corner, shot centered. Can't get to Niemanen. Palmer spins and chips that one out of play. That'll probably bring it outside the zone, if I were to guess. And by chips, I mean he chipped it. I don't think it hits. Well, maybe I'm wrong. It's puck staying in the zone. Maybe it went off of their player. So offensive zone draw after the whistle for the puck shot out of play. Won by the Tigers. Roland from the blue line. Works down the wall to Waldron. Waldron's going to skate it. Try behind the net. Center all just out of reach of Logan. Knights into the zone. Big hit there. And Logan gives it to Waldron. Waldron chip it in. This will go on net. And with Khalil creeping in, goalie's going to get the cover and the whistle. Offensive zone draw taken by Stout. He had it for a second, but the Knights are able to pull it into the corner. Lovell on the other side gets his feet pulled out from underneath them. Knights send it the length of the ice for an icing. Stout leans back in for the draw. Oh, that's a cross check to the face. Like, how do you miss that right in front? As Stout just gets a stick shaft right across the chin. Like, that's got to get called, man. That stuff is not okay. So Tigers make a change. Evans, Milogradov, Jones, Hennessy, Friesen. And on the drop, the officials are really nitpicking the lineup here on the face-offs. The Knights win it behind their net. Send it around the boards. Comes to Hennessy, and Jones will put it in. Knights get it out, but it was quickly taken over. Chance! Oh, and Jones just can't get it, and the Knights will fling it the full length of the ice for another icing. 4:53 to go here in the first. I believe we're going to get an ice cut between the first and second periods, as they did not zam before the game. Evans pinned along the boards. Jones helping. Try to get that puck off the wall. Squirts loose to the middle. Knights are going to get it and chip it out. Hennessy off the glass to Jones, who puts it right back in. Knights send it around. Friesen up the boards. Glove down by Milogradov. Cuts to the middle. Jones shoots, rebound, comes right out front, and no Tigers were there to get it. Evans close to getting a hooking call there. Friesen trying to get it out, and finally it's cleared to the center of the ice. Evans here in front, puts it in the zone. Knights go cross ice. Hennessy. A good pass to Harris. Doesn't touch anything. And they get the icing against the Tigers. So we'll get Palmer and Previtil on the back end. Veronic, Niemanen, Harris. Looking to get the puck about 180 feet down the other direction. Face-off won by the Knights. Shot from the point, blocked by Previtil. Good play. We got an official down off of something back here. He looks like he's up and mobile. Chance for the Tigers. They just can't get it. Previtil comes in from the blue line. Gets a shot on goal. Niemanen in the corner. Veronic helping. Harris lurking in front of the net. Palmer waiting along the corner here. Veronic up to Palmer. Palmer. Shot. Tipped in front. Changes direction. Goes just wide. Previtil holds on the far side. The Knights, though, force the Tigers to regroup, and turnover by Veronic into the Tiger zone. Previtil goes to throw the hit. At least separates the man from the puck, and Palmer will chase it behind his zone. Comes to Previtil, just out of Harris's reach for an icing. 2:55 to go here in the first. Logan out there with Milogradov. Wins the faceoff. Khalil knocks it down. Roland ends up in front of the Ricci in the slot. Tigers get it out. Chance for Morris as he intercepts a pass. Skates it in. Gets it knocked off his stick. Khalil will put it in deep as Morris goes back to his point. Puck behind the net. Khalil finds it. Roland can't keep it in the zone. The Tigers will have to chase it back. Knights shot deflected out of play by Ricci. 2:20 to go. Tigers have a 1-0 lead off a nice goal earlier by Harris. Veronic with the assist, I would imagine, as he had the original shot. Came off the goalie's pads. Stout leaning in to take the draw. Monroy and Lovell with him. Hennessy and Friesen. Puck one into the corner. Monroy moves it to Stout. Stout into the Knight zone. Pressured though, and Monroy helps him out. Monroy behind the net. Stops in the far corner. He falls down. In front, Chance Lovell. Still loose. Monroy trying to get it to his stick, and he just can't get it in. Lovell comes, throws a nice good hit. Monroy. Helmet off. Whistle. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to headbutt him without a helmet on? I mean, maybe there's a chance he wasn't wearing it right, but we'll see. He certainly didn't like Monroy playing hard with him down there. This should keep the face-off down low. We'll get Harris, Veronic, Niemanen out there. Hennessy and Friesen will stay. Niemanen pulls the puck out of the pile. Hennessy. Niemanen centering. Harris turns, can't get the shot off in the slot. Niemanen comes in to help, and Friesen plays the body instead of the puck, so it comes out of the zone. And now Hennessy works it to Harris, who gets it to the neutral zone. And Harris off a pass from Hennessy into the zone. Shot! That goes just wide. Veronic pulls it off the boards. Hennessy, blue line. Shot, that's wide. Doesn't miss by a whole lot. Tigers looking for the tip there. Friesen towards the net, and Harris can't get enough of it. Centering chance, Beranek. Rebound is big, but nobody there to find it for the Tigers. And puck comes to Neiman in, and he's going to make a change. Puts it deep. Beranek pursues. That Knights pass goes across, and the Knights will dump it in. They'll make a change. One come, and Palmer behind his net. Puts it to the wall. Jones can't get it out. Palmer backhand to the middle. Dangerous. Milogradov gets to it, and so does Friesen. And then the Knights send it around. Jones can't get it out. Play's not going to work there, boys. Friesen behind his net with pressure. Look in front, Ethan. No, there's nobody there now. Evans and Jones, I think, back there. Evans and Friesen, sorry. Puck finally comes to the wall. Milogradov tries to get it out. Stays along the wall. As time runs out, that's the end of the first. Tigers holding on to a 1-0 lead. And we will get a ZAM. I'll restart the feed right before the second period starts. We'll see y'all in a bit. All right. Second period. Freshly, slightly smoothed ice, and we're on. Tigers send it in the Knights zone. Chance from the wall, shot deflected. Comes up to Roland, goes to the wall for Beranek. Takes it behind. He's out there with Harris, Neiman and Morris, and that's going to get cleared all the way. Nope, no icing. Cleared all the way down though. Left for Morris. Backhands it into the far corner. Under pressure though. So it's Roland battling there. Harris tries to get it. Knights, blue line, back into the corner. To the circle. They'll cut to the middle. Shot. That goes wide. Rims around the near boards. They'll go to the blue line. D to D. Knights. Shot. Rebound. Just goes to the right. I think Ricci thought he had it, but it squirted loose just onside. Oh, negative. Official Chris Lee with the eagle eyes. And the Knights are offsides. That breaks up a little momentum for them there. Tigers and Knights get some line changes. We'll get Milogradov, Evans, Jones, Palmer, Previtil. Puck comes to Previtil. He goes D to D to Palmer. Palmer up the boards to Jones. Jones into the Knights zone just onside. Palmer puts it deep. Gets by everybody. And the Knights. Big hit by Evans. Knights still pressuring here. And the Tigers with a good play there by Previtil. I think Palmer overcommitted a bit there in front. Puck's going to come to the point. Palmer backhands it in, and Jones will put it deep. Milogradov trying to do a quick center, but intercepted. Previtil. Shot. It's going to be Logan. Shot. Hits. There's a holding the stick. Come on. The Knights into the Tiger zone. Previtil goes for the body. Shot directed to the far side by Ricci. Previtil, good angle there with some help from Logan. Moves it to Khalil, but not out. Knights bang it back in. Oh shoot, centering chance, and Logan does the right thing and covers the slot. The Tigers end up icing it though, as both Previtil and Palmer got caught puck chasing there. But Logan doing the right thing, covers the slot, even off the icing, prevents the scoring chance. Off the face-off, it's out of the zone. Monroy's out there with Stout, Lovell, Hennessy, Friesen. Hennessy connects with Monroy, takes a high hit. It's a daunting task. The Knights send it back in. Friesen wins the battle. Dodges an ugly hit there. Or what would have been an ugly hit, as the Knights had him lined from the face-off dot. Centering chance. And the Knights clear it out of the Tiger zone themselves. Now to regroup. Tiger bounce, level. From the wall, takes it behind. Changes directions, and actually he lost the puck. Hennessy keeps it in, quick shot on net. Tip loose, rebound off to the side. Directed into the corner, comes back to Hennessy. Does a good job of kicking, gloving, kicking again, keeping the puck in the Knights zone. Morris right off the bench. Disrupts the Knights exit. Backhand shot, rebound, loose, gobbled up, and held. With Logan lurking. Fishing for that rebound, it just wasn't there. Logan to take the draw. Khalil, Waldron with him. Morris, Roland will guard the blue lines. Quick shot, trying to get it towards the net off the face-off. Khalil keeps it in deep. The Knights player goes down on his own. Logan off the boards to Waldron. Waldron can't get it deeper, but Roland, who loses it at the blue line's got to get back into the neutral zone. And the Knights into the Tiger zone. Morris keeping tabs. Takes his man. Puck goes around to the far side. Knights transition. Back down low. And Morris laying the body again. That's going to trickle on net, and Ricci's going to settle it down and get a whistle. Line will be Harris, Baranek, Nieminen, Palmer, Prevatil. Puck doesn't move much off the dot till the Knights finally pull it out. Palmer trying to get it to the middle. Chance for Knights. A good play by Baranek. Reads that play quickly and closes distance on the Knights. Keeps that shot from happening. Rolling puck. Prevatil trying to settle it. Prevatil gets it to the neutral zone. Good read there by Palmer. Steps up on the play. Baranek, Nieminen, Harris going in front of the net. Nieminen cuts. Still has it and can't get the shot off. Big hit, Nieminen. Prevatil directs it towards the front of the net. It's going to come out all the way down. This should be icing. And it is. 9:58 to go here in the second. Evans leans in, take this offensive zone draw, and the official kicks Evans out of the dot. Milogradov comes in, pushes it towards the boards, peels the puck out of the pile. Tigers go up to the blue line. Hennessy keeps it in, bounces on him there. Jones spinning off some pressure along the boards. Evans pursues and forces the Knights to reverse back behind their net. Hennessy wanted to stay with that. He wanted to pinch is what he wanted to do. Or step up, I should say. Good edge work there. Knights get it into the Tiger zone. Shot bounces off of Friesen to Hennessy. He'll throw it up the boards. I don't think this is going to make it. Hennessy gets taken down behind the play. And then Evans to Milogradov. Shot. That missed by about 10 inches. And Monroy off the bench can't get a shot. And then it's shot out of play by the Knights. And we'll get a whistle and an offensive zone draw. Just one tick under 9 minutes left here in the second. Stout, Lovell, Monroy, Morris, Rowland. No, face-off one so hard, he gets past Rowland, he's got to chase it back into his own zone. He'll connect with Morris. Morris, high flip, into the Knight zone. The goalie's going to come out to play it. Stout almost gets a hold of it. And the Knights bring it down into the Tiger zone, go rink wide. Morris up the boards to Monroy, who inadvertently pushes it back into his own zone. And the Knights will recover and throw it deep. Gets all the way around to Lovell. Gets it out. Knights are off sides. Stout. And then Lovell can't get a handle on it. And two Knights run into each other. That helps the Tigers out a bit. Morris behind his net. Puck still loose. Knights have it. Centering chance all alone. Either he didn't get all of it or Ricci did. And the Tigers struggling a bit here. To get out of their zone. Lovell in the zone of the Knights. Monroy and he try to get it into the front of the net. Lovell, Rowland, shot through traffic. That didn't miss by a lot. Loose off to the side, goal! Looks like this will be Monroy. Gets the rebound off the boards behind the net, puts it in. 2-0 Tigers with 7:33 to go here in the second. Logan, Khalil, Waldron. They're going to jump in the zone with some tempo here. Waldron, side of the net. Puck hits the side of the net. Prevatill and Palmer on the blue line. Khalil comes to Waldron. Backhand, kick save, rebound, directed to the corner. Comes to Palmer. Palmer, rolling puck, shot, tipped just wide. That didn't miss by much. Tigers still have it. Stuff play attempted, but Khalil getting a couple extra shoves from the goalie. I think the goalie's going to get a minor here. Yep, roughing. I don't know, they didn't put anybody in there yet. I'm confused here. It's a Tigers power play. One official is lining up down low. So the Knights take a penalty. The goalie, pretty sure. Tigers power play. Palmer, Waldron on the blue line. Knights rifle it down just past Palmer's head off the glass. Pressure coming for the Knights, but Waldron bounces it off the boards for Palmer, and the Tigers will look to set up here. Monroy trying to chill back here in the offensive zone, or the neutral zone, I should say. Palmer, Evans to the middle. Palmer and Baranek. Baranek was offsides. Yeah, Baranek went in offsides. That sucks. That would have been cool to see Ethan get a shot. Obviously not a fan's in that call, but Logan, Harris, Lovell, Niemanen, Morris will now give it a chance on the power play, and Niemanen's going to skate all the way back behind his goal. Try to spread the Knights out. Morris, rink wide pass. Logan into the zone, cuts to the middle, goes across to Morris on the boards. Morris pokes it deep. Comes to Logan, up high. Shot, oh, and a kick save. It's a nice save through traffic there. Oh, that was awkward. Morris shot, rebound, loose, and Lovell gets high-sticked, and another penalty coming against the Knights. Morris is going to hammer that, kick save. The Knights will touch it, and they're going to be short again. High-sticking the call right in front. Lovell definitely got rung. It'll be 5-on-3 for at least 18 seconds. No, should be. So the Tigers trying to work out how to get another one in the net here with this two-man advantage. Logan, Harris, Beranek, Morris, Niemanen. Tigers win the draw. Morris from Harris. Goes across to Niemanen. Niemanen, shot. Oh, that got tipped up over the net. Harris finds Morris. Morris, cross ice. Niemanen, shot. Oh, he couldn't get all of it or got blocked. 1 on for the Knights. Tigers still have a 5-on-4. Pass to Morris is hot. Centered. And the Knights will get it out. Harris back in his own zone. He'll stop behind his net. Oh! One of the Knights players just gives Ricci a shove. Niemanen muscles the puck around one, but loses it off his stick. And the Knights will send it to full length. It's kind of an ugly thing to do. Puck comes to Logan. Under pressure, though. The Tigers not spread out enough. Logan into the zone. Has one of the Knights spin out in the neutral zone. 20 seconds left on the power play. Harris shot. Blocked in front. And then Hennessy is going to take a chance. That shot's deflected wide. Behind the net. Logan trying to dig it off. Beranek will peel it away. 6 seconds on the power play. Beranek. Shot. Khalil bring it off the post. That's probably the best scoring chance the Tigers had. And Hennessy tries to feed it up quickly, but it goes right to the Knights player out of the box. Morris to Khalil. Touch pass. Turned over, though. Knights in the zone. Centering. Ooh, and Morris caught puck watching there a bit, and the Knights almost stuck behind him. Waldron into the zone. A goalie's going to come out and play it. Good stick by Evans. Khalil gloves it down. Waldron behind the net. Loses it there. Knights up the far side. They'll send it to Hennessy, who will bring it to Morris at center. Morris into the zone. Top of the circle. Shot. Deflected wide. Ooh, Khalil with a lucky bounce. Rebound still loose. And Hennessy can't wrangle it. And Friesen comes straight off the bench and recovers. Knights are offsides here. Hennessy has it and some time. Off the boards. Waldron trying to get it into the zone. And Evans with a big hit. Roughing the call on Evans. He didn't play the puck, the body to separate puck, so he'll sit. There it is, roughing. So Tigers be shorthanded. 3:14 to go here in the second. Palmer, Prevotell will get Stout and Lovell. Stout to take the draw. Knights control it. They go up to the blue line. Lovell almost able to get a stick on it. And good job by Lovell. Gets it out of the zone, forcing the Knights to regroup all the way back in their zone. Knights have a phantom player back here. Cherry picking. Palmer keeps a close watch. Rink-wide pass. Palmer able to get the puck along the boards. Tries to flip it up. Stout can't get it out either. Got it for a second chance. Palmer, Stout team up, and they will clear it all the way down to kill some good time here. Jones and Logan now. Knights can't connect that pass cleanly. Prevotil gets it, sends it all the way back down. Jones lurking. Rink-wide pass, Knights into the zone. Prevotil disrupts that. Palmer pulls the puck towards the corner. He braces himself for a hit. Jones gets the puck up to the boards. Logan battles right here in front. 15 seconds on the penalty. Knights up to the blue line. Shot tipped, up out of play. Good sticks in lanes there. I think that's Jones kept his stick in the way. The Tigers will make a change. 11 seconds left to kill. 1:55 here in the second. Evans looking to jump right out there. Harris, Veronic, Morris rolling. Puck comes to Morris. Buys some time, gets it just out of the zone, and Veronic will send it further. Evans is on. Penalty killed for the Tigers. And Evans gets stick on it early. Knocked out of the zone. Harris waits for Evans. Onside. Harris gets around. Gets pushed deep. Shot. Loose in front still. And Veronic over skates. The Knights put it into the zone. Past Ricci. Roland moves up the boards. Comes right back down to him in the corner. Knights try to center. Behind the net, Harris. High flip to the middle. But the Knights will get it from their blue line. They'll go D to D. And then they'll put it in the zone. No icing. They'll get through it first. Morris. Big hit. And Morris throws it around. Hits the ref, though, so it doesn't get far. Knights look to set up here. Shot coming. Centered. It's deflected into the corner. Harris backhands it along the wall. The Knights retrieve it there. Nieminen pressures. Harris can't get it out. Knights turn it over to Nieminen. And Morris levels the man in front. You better be careful. He's going to get called for cross-checking. Centering chance. It's in some skates. And Morris pulls it out there. He's in a skate. Nieminen with them. Two Knights back-checking. And Morris blows the tire on the entry. Knights into the Tiger zone. Shot, good play there. Friesen deflects that shot. And Nieminen. 6 seconds. Chance for the Knights offside. They run out of space, and they'll run out of time. We go to the third. Tigers holding on to a 2-0 lead. We're going to give this a pause. Let's see. Here we go, start of the third. Morris sends it in. He's out there with Roland, Waldron, Logan, and Khalil. And the Knights ice it. So we get an offensive zone draw. Same line, no changes. One to the boards. Tigers trying to get numbers. Ooh, that's a big ugly hit on Waldron in the back. Didn't even have the puck. Morris holds it in along the boards. Knights send it around. Flipped up to the point. Roland will deposit it back deeper. Trickles in front, and Khalil sweeping in. The goalie's going to get a cover smartly. The Tigers will make changes. Harris, Veronic, Nieminen, Palmer, and Prevotil. Harris takes the draw, wins it to Palmer. Palmer either bobbled it or intentionally delayed that. Nieminen can't get a pass to the middle. Gets sent around the far side, picked up by Harris. Harris, Veronic, shot, hits Nieminen in the skates. And the Knights with a high flip send it all the way down. This won't be icing though. And Ricci has to give it a cover as the Knights pressure. So we'll switch ends on this face-off. No line changes. Coach Jansen going to give this group a chance to move the puck back down to the other end. Harris wins it to Palmer. Palmer behind his net. Brings it up the near boards. Harris throws it up to Baranek. Baranek off the glass to Nieminen. And Nieminen slides across the line without the puck. And then touches it as he's offsides. Still no changes. Jansen leaves this line out there. Going to give him another chance here. They're getting closer. He likes what he's seen from him, I guess. Harris pushes it forward, gets it in onside. Harris, shot, blocker save. Rebound's going to go to the far wall. Previtil almost gets away with spinning that in. It's going to be sent the length of the ice, icing. And I'd imagine that'll be a line change. That'll be a line change for the forwards for sure. Evans, Milogradov, Jones. Coleman and Previtil stay. Knights went into the corner. Milogradov gets it up to Previtil. Previtil, shot! No traffic, not hard to find. The goalie gets the glove on it. Holds on. Need a tip or a screen or something, boys. Can't let those hot flyers in there just unimpeded. Face-off win, Previtil. He'll try again. Backhands to the boards. Jones. Not there fast enough. Comes to Palmer, though. He'll take a wide shot, looking to get it towards the net. Milogradov directs it. Palmer, or Previtil, that shot. Doesn't miss by much, but he keeps it in the zone. Milogradov in the corner. Net centering chances. Finds nobody in orange. Directed on net, picked up by Previtil. Previtil. Tigers can't get it out. Palmer's have to go behind his net. He wins the battle there. He's going to move it up a little bit himself. Gets it to Jones. Jones gets to Milogradov into the Knight zone, just onside. Palmer, he's at the end of his shift. I know he's probably needing to get off. Rides the body into the boards there. Still fighting for it. Forwards for the Tigers come in to help. Hennessy's out here for Previtil. He's got the puck now. Shot, tipped, changed directions, but hits bodies in front. And then hits something on the clearing attempt. Hennessy keeps it in. Palmer goes to the bench for a change. Monroy behind the net. Milogradov, Stout in front. Monroy goes down. Stout's going to retrieve it. Up the boards to Friesen. Shot towards the net, no tip. The Knights will relieve a little pressure here. They'll backhand it in. Friesen, other side of his net. Up the boards to level. Offsides, Knights need to clear. Monroy gets it, turns it over and gets it back. Hennessy will go D-to-D to Friesen in his own zone. Finds Monroy in the middle. And Lovell just offsides. Waldron, Logan, Khalil, Rowland and Morris now. Logan, good move, gets it in the zone. Another good move and just can't get the third touch on the puck. Waldron tries to hold along the boards. Morris will. Some tired legs and bodies and minds out there. And the Knights will get it out. A little bit of steam. Rink-wide pass. Chance for the Knights. Top of the circle. Shot. Rebound. Held. Good chance for the Knights there. But Ricci's got it. I don't know what's going on over here. An extra whistle. players separate. Officials look ready to get the line change or the face-off going here. It'll be Harris, Niemanen, Beranek, Palmer, Previtil. Puck's one behind the net. Previtil reverses up the wall, just out of Harris's reach. Knights will set it up along the wall. Comes Previtil. He backhands up the boards. Niemanen gets it to Harris. Oh, and Harris just loses it. And the Knights chip it in. Previtil sends him around. Chance comes to Palmer in front of the net. He delays just enough to get it to Niemanen and out of the zone. I think it even faked Niemanen out. Knights will get it and send it back in. Previtil under pressure. Doesn't get it out though. Knights just rimming the boards here. Harris. Knights to the blue line. Shot off the glove and glass, and Beranek chips it out of the zone but can't get it far as Palmer's forced to retrieve it all the way back behind his net. Shoot, oh, pressure there. And the Knights, I don't know what happened to that one. It looked like a chance almost happened for the Knights. And Harris gonna put it in deep, go for a change. Milogradov tries to keep it in the corner. Jones will join. Tigers made a change. The Knights send it all the way down. I don't think it's going to have legs. No icing. Hennessy leaves it for Friesen. Chipped out. This won't be icing either. Jones gives chase. Knights send it around the near boards. Hennessy keeps it in. Hits Evans on the way to the boards. Ooh, that's an ugly hit. And a good read there by Friesen. Gets the puck, sends it back into the Knights zone. Knights into the Tiger zone, centering pass stolen by Evans. And Jones will tip it out. That gets tipped up out of play over the Tigers bench. Should be a neutral zone draw. 9:03 to go here in the third. Center ice draw. Stout to take it with Monroy and Lovell. Morris Roland. Comes to Morris. Puts it into the Knights zone deep. They send it around the near boards. Comes to Roland. Roland, shot wide, tipped, wider. Monroy will battle along the wall. Comes to Stout. Stout. Monroy tries to drive the net. Backhand rebound. It's directed to the near wall. Roland will keep it in the zone. That pass is slow. Gets across, and Monroy not able to get a shot though. Morris from Monroy. Monroy turns, shoots, hits Lovell in front. Stout trying to get to it. Monroy and Lovell lean in. Monroy comes away with it. Comes to Roland. Roland. Wall. Monroy is going to drive. Chance shot. That's deflected off the glass. Monroy gets a clearing attempt behind the net. Comes to Morris. He keeps it in with the skate. Knights trying to get it out. They can't. Morris with a good hold. Shot. Tip Monroy. The goalie comes up with the save. This line's got him hemmed in. The Knights can't get it out. Logan. Tigers with fresh legs. Roland. Shot. That gets tipped high. Not out. Morris to pinch. Gets by him, and the Knights will clear. Monroy recovers, and Morris will put it back in deep, the Knights zone. 7:33 to go here in the third. And then finally, the Knights, a full ice clear. This is icing. They did have a guy lurking back here. Would have been dangerous. So we'll get Logan, Waldron, Khalil, Palmer, Previtil. Logan to take the draw. Puts it in the corner. Khalil will get it there. Tries to drag it to the front. Waldron puts it in the corner. Logan loses it behind the net. Knights send it to full length. This is another icing. We'll reset and try again. 7-10. No changes made. Logan leans in. Lets it bounce. Tries to get a shot towards. Comes to Waldron. Waldron. Shot. Gloved and held. Nice attempt there. We'll reset. Give it another go. Logan wins it to the wall, but Palmer not able to get to it. He's got to chase it back. Goes across Prevotil. Moves up to Logan, who chips it into the Knight zone. No icing. Good play. Knights up the boards. Palmer. Wait. Keeps it at the blue line. It comes across Khalil. He'll flip it in. Bounces on net. He'll direct it to the corner. And then comes to Prevotil in the slot. High slot. He misses. Knights and Palmer back. Two Knights. Palmer. Prevotil back checking. Backhand. Score. The pinch doesn't pay off, and the Knights capitalize to make it 2-1. Damn it. Palmer bit on the puck carrier. I think he thought Prevotil was closer. And the pass came across. And the Knights are able to get one by Ricci. 6:30 to go. Harris, Baranek, Nieminen looking to get that 2-goal lead back. Baranek just a step behind there. Knights put it into the zone. Hennessy, Friesen. Hennessy around the boards to Baranek. Baranek connects with Nieminen. Nieminen gets it in the zone. Friesen keeps it there. Comes to Nieminen. Nieminen. Harris lurking. Nieminen. Baranek shot. Blocker save. Rebound. Baranek comes in and runs his man right into his own goalie. Harris crossed. Oh, that bounces just over Hennessy's stick. He'll shoot from the boards. Chance for Baranek. And the goalie's got the save. Knights can't get it out. Harris loses it in the slot and goes down with a stick wrapped up in him. That could be a penalty. And the Knights ice it. So at least we'll get a face-off down in the Knights zone. 5:37 here to go. Tigers make a change. Evans, Milogradov, Jones, Morris, Roland. Face off one to Morris. Gives it to Roland. Sorry. Jones down in front and a chance. Leg pad save made by the goalie. Evans battles in the corner. Comes up to the point to Morris. Morris. Shot towards the net. Bounces just wide. Roland. Shot. Through traffic, loose in front still. Tigers trying to find, oh! That trickles just to the post and stays out. Morris keeps it in. Milogradov to Jones. Jones, shot! Save! That goalie fights that one off. Up into the netting as Jones had a great chance. Tigers really working hard to get that 2-goal lead back. 5:02 to go. Stout, Monroy, Lovell, Palmer, Prevotil will take this draw. Stout leans in. Monroy gets it off the face-off. Lovell to pursue behind the net. Knights change direction. Lovell. Plain keep away. Ugly pass up the boards to Palmer. He's able to keep it in temporarily. And then they chip it past. It's deep, shot, save. Prevotell Palmer team up to get it out. Rink wide pass. Lovell wasn't ready for the bounce off the boards as it should have been. Good play there, though, to get it in the zone to Monroy. Monroy shot. Pinched and held by the armpit of the goalie. Just enough. And the Tigers will make a change for this offensive zone draw. Roll them quick, keep them fresh this late in the game and the weekend. Logan leans in. Face-off won by the Tigers. Comes up in the air. Waldron shot. Save. Takes a crushing hit. Logan in the corner. Still has it. Steps away from his man. Hennessy to pinch. Able to hold it in. Logan will flip it across the ice. Keeps the pressure on the Knights. Waldron behind the net. 4 minutes to go. Logan, Hennessy, shot. Hits it, save! That rebound attempt by Logan didn't miss by much. Khalil chases behind the net to pressure. And the Knights clear it to Hennessy here at center. I guess it was played with a high stick. So that means it's a defensive zone draw. Both teams make changes. Harris, Bronick, Niemanen, Morris, Roland. Knights win it. Go to the blue line. Shot. That gets deflected wide. Knights still have it. Shot through traffic. Loose after the save. Bronick gloves it down. Goes across. Niemanen gets it to Harris. Harris in on side. Has a step around. Works his forehand shot. Rebound is there but quickly covered. Off that Harris attempt. 3:25 to go. Knights control the face-off. Off the glass and out. I think a light just went out in here. Morris up the boards. Out of the zone. Knights put it back in deep. Takes a Tiger bounce. Roland skates it into the Knights zone. Shot blocked. Up into the netting, out of play. But it'll stay down low. 3:01 to go. Evans, Jones, Milogradov, Palmer, Prevotell. Milogradov in the corner, trying to drag it out. They'll go high off the glass. Prevotell chases back to his blue line. Cross to Jones, who puts it deep into the Knights zone. Goalie throws it around the boards. Knights rink wide pass. Back checking Evans. Knights right in the middle. Shot! Oh! Knights got behind the Tigers there and created a good opportunity. I don't know who's getting this one. The Knights take a penalty. Holding the call. That's a fortunate call right there for the Tigers. A bad one to take late for the Knights. Knights had a really good opportunity there. They had a player behind the D. Got a good shot off. They either missed or reached and got the leg pad on it. So the power play. Morris. Harris, Niemanen, Bronick and Waldron. Harris tries to get it to Niemanen, but it's behind him. The Knights pressure Niemanen along the wall. They'll flip it high and deep into the Tiger zone. Morris working to get it out. Loses it in the neutral zone. And then gets it, throws it in. He'll go after it. Gets that reach. He's going to battle it into the corner. And then the Knights will win that battle and send it back to full length. 42 seconds to go on the power play. Harris behind his net. Niemanen near boards, cuts to the middle. Goes to Morris on the far side, into the zone. Backhands it towards the net. That floats on to the goalie. He'll just wrap it up and hold it. 1:22 here in the third, 25 seconds on the power play. Stout, Monroy, Lovell, Hennessy, Friesen. Stout to take the draw. To the right of the Vegas goalie. Wins the puck softly. Monroy gets it, puts it deep. Sends it around the boards. Comes to Hennessy. Keeps it in. Lovell. Near boards. Stout to help. The Knights pull it out of the pile. Take it behind. They'll get it sent at the full length of the ice. Penalty over. Hennessy behind his net. He goes down. No call coming there. It's going to get medieval. There's two Knights players down in the corner. This might be icing against the Tigers, and it is. 43 on the clock. Vegas goalie on the bench. Extra attacker on for the Knights. And they call timeout. I'm going to sit for a moment. So a defensive zone draw. Golden Knights goalie on the bench, extra attacker on for them. 43 seconds left on the clock. Harris, Beranek, Roland, Morris. I would assume Niemanen. Sorry, looks like Milogradov. Waldron, sorry, here we go. Knights, blue line. Shot blocked. Knights in front. Puck knocked to the corner. Harris centering chance that goes all the way across. Beranek gets there, gets a stick on it, stays in the long wall. Morris trying to hem it up there. Harris and Morris teaming up along the boards. Knights will pull around behind. Harris pins his man there. Morris now, he's just content with leaving it there, but he gets pulled out of the pile. Again, the Tigers trying to keep it exterior. It's going to come out of the zone. 7 seconds left. Knights throw it in. They're way offside. That's going to be it. Tigers win. Tigers win 2-1. CCM Dallas. Tigers win 2-1. Good hard-fought battle. Good weekend of hockey from what I saw while I was in Chicago. Congrats to the boys in orange. Cue the queen. Should probably do a handshake line here, boys. We'll finally figure it out. Line up. And that'll wrap it up for CCM Dallas 2025. I couldn't tell you when the next thing is because I got too many schedules in my brain between all three boys, but you know there'll be hockey going on soon. Hope I did a good job. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see y'all later.